On Christmas, my sister got a new Mercedes with a giant red bow. I got a car air freshener. Laugh. Be modest. Everyone gets what they deserve. At 2 a.m., I left my present and left. In the morning started screaming, "Oh, let's go. I'm Averly and I'm 31 years old. 3 years ago, I landed my dream job as director of development at a fintech company. The salary was incredible, more money than I'd ever made before. I was so excited that I called my parents right away to tell them. My parents, Douglas and Marlene, were thrilled. They insisted on having a celebratory dinner at their house. My younger sister, Tirza, was there too. She's 7 years younger than me, 24 now. We had a nice meal. My mom made her famous roast chicken and we opened a bottle of wine. Everyone was happy for me, or so I thought. Then right after dessert, my mom's expression changed. She got this serious look on her face. "Averly, we need to talk to you about something," she said. "Okay," I said, wondering what was wrong. My dad cleared his throat. "The pandemic hit our bakery really hard. We're behind on our mortgage payments." My parents owned a small bakery in town. They'd run it for over 15 years. I knew business had been rough during the pandemic, but I didn't realize how bad it was. "We're struggling to keep up with the monthly payments," my mom added. "They're $1,920 a month. We were wondering," my dad said carefully, "if you could help us out temporarily, just until we get back on our feet. 6 months at most." I looked at their faces. They looked genuinely worried. These were my parents. They'd raised me, paid for my education, supported me my whole life. How could I say no? "Of course I'll help," I said. 6 months, right? 6 months, my dad confirmed. "We'll take over the payments again as soon as the bakery recovers." "Thank you, sweetheart," my mom said, reaching over to squeeze my hand. "You're saving us." The next week, I set up an automatic transfer from my checking account to theirs. $1,920 on the first of every month. 6 months passed. Then a year, then 2 years. Now it's been 3 years, and they've never resumed the payments. Meanwhile, the bakery apparently recovered just fine. My dad bought new commercial ovens that cost thousands of dollars. My mom completely renovated the sales area with new flooring, fresh paint, and fancy display cases. They posted pictures of it all on Facebook, talking about how business was booming, but they never mentioned taking back the mortgage payments. I was living on half my salary. I bought myself a small apartment 2 years ago, so I was paying my own mortgage plus my parents' mortgage. It was crushing me financially. I drove a 12-year-old sedan with a dent in the passenger door and a broken air conditioning system. In the summer, I'd arrive at work sweating through my clothes. I ate the cheapest food I could find. Pasta with butter, rice and beans, ramen noodles. I brought lunch to work every day in a plastic container while my coworkers went out to restaurants. I couldn't afford to travel. My friends would plan trips to Miami or California.